This is my 1995 Mark III Volkswagen Golf. Now back in 2018 this car did 14 countries and 14 days all around Europe, and ever since then for the last 5.5 years it's sat on various driveways or sat in this garage. Now this year, very excitingly, this car is going to Auto Alex's Shedfest V2. Not only is this car going to the show, it's also going to be a show car, and not only that, it's also going to be featured on this year's Shedfest poster, as seen here. If you zoom in a little bit, you can see my car just there. That is my car on the very poster for this year's Shedfest. Now, obviously, there's quite a lot of work needed doing to the car. Go and check out previous episodes to see what we've done so far. But in this episode, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy because basically either I forgot to record or well, I've been on my own, it's been dark, I've been holding the camera at funny angles while trying to work on a car, and it just hasn't looked that great. So I'm going to talk you through a few bits that I've done since the last few videos, and then the next few videos, hopefully, they will improve. So yeah, go and check out previous videos, like this video if you haven't done so already, subscribe and enjoy this video of what I've got up to so far on this car. So of course the most important thing was to get the car clean because inside was disgusting. So going to give it a good old clean, and voila, you can see it is now nice and clean, well, cleaner. And also then I bought this is a complete new wing for the car, so we're going to get that fitted. As you can see, it's a nice undercoat colour. There's something coming up with this wing. I won't tell you quite what it is yet, but there's something exciting which I've got planned for the wing. Off comes the old wing, just like so. You can see it's very grubby, so of course, most importantly, give it a good old clean to make sure it's nice and tidy underneath there.
There shouldn't be that much crap from taking off a wing.
And then as easy as the old one comes off, the new one slots in place just like so.
So as you saw earlier, it's now dark. The wing is done. Scott's nicked my battery. He's going to charge it up and hopefully... we also managed to get this wheel off. You can see here, I think this is the nipple, which is completely and utterly rotten. And if you go underneath here, you can see the old brake line. Do have new brake lines, braided brake lines in the orange. So if you watched the episode the other week, I fit the new boot lid. The number plate lights now work.
Then it was a nice simple job of just hammering the old brake lines out of the clips, which weren't as easy as you expect. However, I did finally get them freed. As you can see, they were nice and rusty, but a bit of wire brush and a bit of cleaning up. The old one came out, and as you can see, it's completely and utterly knackered. But I brought it to the workbench where work continued on getting the new line and basically bending it to a rough shape of the old one. So then that will be able to slot in nicely underneath the car.
Okay, so a quick update. Back where this pipe. So where the pipe connects to the back of the drum brake here, however hard I try, I cannot get it out. So I've resorted to taking off the hub assembly here. What I'm going to do is take out the servo, is that what it's called? Whatever this thing's called, which obviously has the brake line going into the back of. I'm going to take this out and try to work it on the bench. Really well, as you can see. Inside here, the pads look pretty good. I mean, it looks a bit worse to wear, but once I take these pads out, I'm going to clean it all up and get it all reassembled with hopefully a new brake line attached into the back of it. Right, decided to do something a bit different. I've taken the whole hub off. So this is the back of the hub. I've let the thing soak there, and I'm going to attempt one more time to get this bolt out. While I'm here, I've wire brushed all this off so it's nice and clean, and I've got myself some underbody seal, and I'm basically going to just underseal all this stuff here. Yeah, okay, so it's still a bit wet, but as you can see, it's now all nicely undersealed. I still haven't got this bolt out. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to have to just replace the whole thingy. What's it called? You know what it's called. You know what I mean, brake cylinder thing inside there. Okay, so the assembly's now taken apart. However, I cannot get this brake cylinder out. I'm going to have to revert to a drill, and I'm currently just drilling these out. Also, I've rebuilt the brakes inside here, so all nice new springs on it. It's all been degreased and cleaned up. The pads are still okay, so I've used the old ones, just give them a bit of a brush down. Finally. Oh. So then we've got the nice new wheel cylinder, which will just pop in like so. And then I was trying to find the bolts to replace these ones, obviously, that I've drilled out. And unfortunately, online there's like £6 each and I had to ship them from America. However, I went to Screwfix and I've managed to find these, which fit in there perfectly, and they would do the job. I mean, I do need 4, and they only sell a box of 100. So I have 100 bolts, but if anyone needs some 10mm M6 bolts, let me know in the comment section.
I then bolted the drum brake back onto the chassis, reassembled all the brakes, which was a lot harder than it actually looked, and voila!
The update is now that all the brakes have been rebuilt, all the brake lines have been put in. As you can see, it's nicely free flowing now. There was a bit of a disaster. So if you look at the floor here, you'll see a lot of this patches of brake fluid. So I've got this kit, which allows you to put like an end on the brake line to stop this falling out. However, me and my dad noticed that it shouldn't really be a dent like this. It should be more like a mushroom shape, which is what this bit of the tool does. So after rebuilding it all, putting all those brake lines in, got all the way through. So after doing all that, put the foot down to start taking the air out of it, with my dad doing the spanner on the release valve, and basically every single joint leaked, which wasn't great. So I took all the pipes off, basically most of them made redundant, and we redone the whole thing. And then yesterday I filled this up, and as you can see, it is currently still very full to the top. So I'm just waiting for my dad to get here. We're going to bleed the brakes. Fingers crossed that will be the brakes done. However, that's also now developed this problem. We put it all the way up here. You can see it still spins. Now I'm sure a lot of you are screaming at the video on how to do that. Basically, I was being a bit of a fool. I had to loosen this one and then tighten that one, because I found when I was pulling it, it was being a bit biased. It was only pulling that one and not this one. So now it's pulled up. It is out. Completely solid. Right, another job done. These are the wheels that you're probably used to seeing on the car. Close, you can see that even though these were once some decent Pirellis, unfortunately now they are a bit flat and very cracked. They're just not. So that solution. There we have it. The wheels are on. I think you agree, they look sufficiently shit. So thanks so much for watching. As I said earlier, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, to see what I've got up to with this car so far and what the future holds for this car, and also including in a couple of weeks' time the episode will be coming out where this car goes in for its MOT. Will it pass? Will it fail? You'll just have to wait to see. Oh, it's rhymed.